Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Conte. Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Palmer. In with the challenge. And that's really well manoeuvred. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Deftly away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Palmer. He's on it, can he get away? And he's searching through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think...
And the shot! It's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pelé. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face with the keeper. Now it's Pedri. That's a sharp pass. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. Platini, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pedri. Hakimi looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that has put paid to that. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is ended up in no man's land.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He has found the way through. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? So
Pele! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Number 20.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he just
Shot a goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Back into the middle.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. It's fallen! Now it's Pele. It's played through for him. And the flag has stayed down. Chance for a shot! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution.
It's become a case of men against boys. Pedri. Now it's Forlan. Oh, good spread. Schneider! And it's... Oh, taken with style!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And they're quick to get it back. Schneider knocks it into space. Costa Curta. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
We would like to inform you that
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. OK, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that...
Palmer! Vieira. So we're still where we started right now. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. Filippo Inzaghi. He's being urged to shoot. Belletti. Royce. And Royce! He can get that clear. Now it's Palmer, and it's been played through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Forlan receives it in a good... Forlan! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Kante is there, and he can pick it up. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, cracking ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. The major moment in the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Royce. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries from distance. And it's hoisted clear. Can he get on the end of this? Spread it left. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Raul. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find
Here we go again.
This stadium.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Mateus. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Picked out brilliantly. Royce. Mateus. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
David Villa! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitution.
And it's Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Royce. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's on his way! Nicely weighted ball. Albert Ferrer defending his corner. He's one-on-one! Goes for a shot!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should...
It's Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Ribéry. Ribéry! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And this is Raul.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Hello, everybody.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his...
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Oh, what a mistake! Doué. Now it's Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Villa. And it's Okazaki. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Dispatched clinically. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Raul. And this is Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Okazaki. Rafinha going about things with real menace. And here's Doué. And he's had a hit.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Belletti. Schneider has created one goal already. And it's Doué. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
Decent hit from there. Okazaki. Oh, no joy this time. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Number 21.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Number 15.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, it's Raul! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Serginho gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Raul. Now it's Torres. Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Okazaki. And the through ball. David Villa. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he...
Okazaki! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Torres. He's found a way, shot a goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Just the goalkeeper's a great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Paris Saint-Germain have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Villa. David Villa. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Villa. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. This looks promising. Cleared without complication.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's gone forward. And here's Doué. Raul. It's Raul! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. Howson getting this one clear. Here's a chance! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. It is the long road home. They needed to win. They failed to win. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Picked out brilliantly. Look at it's Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played out wide. It's a good spell of possession, this. David Villa! Decent enough try.
Villa certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Over to the left, and he was quick to react. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Rafinha. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. Schneider. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And he's picked it up out wide. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha, and he's intervened well there. Palmer plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Chance to deliver. Terrific header! Loose ball now, and that's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Arsenal are in, and the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
Oh, what a mistake! Not the most convincing of passes. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Taken back almost at once. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And the through ball. A slightly... Oh no, this does not look good! Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bale has it in a wide position, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Bergkamp. Knocks it into space.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Neymar. Goes looking wide. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Schneider. And this is Okazaki. David Villa. He's through, now is he in? Casemiro is there to clear. Now it's Bergkamp.
This is the time you need that pace. Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's good vision. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
With the owner of a blue car
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank.
And the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 15, Danny.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. And it's Olmo. Pedri. And it's Otto. Pedri. Now here's the delivery. And he's gone looking for safety.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Van Basten. Schneider. Okazaki. Now it's Villa. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Serginho. And it's Palmer. Now it's Okazaki. It's Okazaki! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Palmer! No, not the best of headers. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Pedri tries a shot! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe! Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has been knocked clear. He came in hard, very hard. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy.
Chance for a shot! There's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Palmer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. That's just playing it safe and simple.
This might spell danger. Looking to play him in. And he's there to retrieve it. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Number 10, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is
great vision.
Number 22.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now, can they get him away? He can get that clear, and they're quick to get it back. And here's Van Basten. Pedri! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Well read, nice interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kante wins the duel this time. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
5 minutes added time.
Well, there's the clearance. He's in a great position here. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
He's going for goal! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Del Piero, and he skips past his man. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Del Piero. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Okazaki! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 20, Shinji
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's a fine challenge. Pavlovic has been caught there, it's a foul. Hazard. And that has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Schneider. Now it's Okazaki. Now it's Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! He's dealt with that really well. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Shakir, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Aimed beyond the defence. Schneider. And he plays one through. Great ball, and he's in here. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Conte!
Has been indicated.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And this could be the final action of the first half. A header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Okazaki gets flagged offside. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris Saint-Germain have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are back. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Okazaki. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Good ball, good take. Hangs in across. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Great save by Shakir. Del Piero. Great vision. Palmer. Nunez. He's had a shot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Number 10, Danny Olmo.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Del Piero.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rice gets over and intercepts. That is a great pick out. Shot, surely! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument. And he shoots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that has not gone well. White. Van der Vaart. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. Now it's Villa. Looking for options for movement. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Riker. Riker! Oh, it's hit the post. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Villa. Okazaki. It's Okazaki! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ajax look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's...
That's Winky! Goal! Ajax! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Ajax have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, this looks sharp. That has been slung wide. And here's Okazaki. Now it's Rafinha. Van der Vaart. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
David Villa! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so... And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And that's the second half started. Oh, this is a great... It's Fulham! Fulham! That is a beauty!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Ajax get themselves into the lead. Van der Vaart. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. And that's gone loose. Van der Vaart! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van der Vaart usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
David Villa. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of...
Decent chance! He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 13.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is number 6, Makalele.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Madueke gets into a... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's... And the finish! Goal! Ajax! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Forlan.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, no joy this time. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Ribery. Now it's Villa. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That has been knocked clear, and he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Serginho. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's given the time to pick a pass. Now that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. It has come to that time when everything is starting to fall into place. This a game of massive significance, potentially pivotal, very, very little margin for error. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Threads one in. Mbappe! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Marseille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he plays one through. And the finish! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That...
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Marseille presented with a golden opportunity here. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's made its way to him. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. Van Bronckhorst.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Palmer can see things others simply cannot. Marseille heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And the pass is intercepted. Makalele, who does have an assist to his name, played out wide. There's the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Adams, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. The referee's awarded a free kick. And they're quick to get it back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Marseille come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Marseille head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
He's having a shot!
Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well,
He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he was quick to react.
Marseille really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Okazaki! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rafinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake.
Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Doué. Can he finish? Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Takes the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Saint-Etienne have the chance to go the other way. Palmer puts a cross in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Okazaki. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. It's going to be another corner, I think. Marseille have their third corner. Albert Ferrer gets it away. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Camavinga. What a throw in. Rafinha. Marseille finding their passes. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga clears. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. And here's Nunez. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Doué really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just shot at goal! Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Marseille have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nicely weighted ball, and the pass is intercepted. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here.
Has a shot! Terrific from Mateus! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Saint-Etienne have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
David Villa looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Doué looking to get on the end of this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep...
Real chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Saint-Étienne. Number 10, Messi. Number 4, Mateus. Number 25, Zola.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Number 8, Cook.
That's going to go a long way.
Coming on the field, number 22, De Bruyne. Number 5,
And he was quick to react.
Bologna. Number
And no, that was
21,
never going to make it.
Cantona. Number 37, Van de Ven.
Conte.
Number 14, Joelinton.
Now that looks a decent ball. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Added time.
Tries to pass it through. Cantona. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.